Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Real Spiritual Clarity. My name is Richard, and let's get started. Please listen, love, and forgive. That's listen, love, and forgive. Please dot all your I's and cross all your T's. Hope everybody's doing well today. We're going to be using the Gilded Tarot to start. Then we're going to use the After Tarot. Then we're going to use the Intuit Oracle cards. And then we're going to use the Romance Angels to end. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Here's our first card. First card out is Justice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Spirit is bringing justice back into this connection. Bringing balance. You can see the sun's here, so it's going to turn out. It's the sun and the moon, actually. The sun is the divine masculine, and the moon represents divine feminine. So justice is balancing out the scales. You know, any situations that we're trying to come in the middle of it, any karmic people, cycles, anything is just being blown away. It's time for it to go. It's been around way too long. Spirit says, you know what? It's over. You know, we're just going to separate divine masculine and divine feminine from the things that no longer serve them so they can come back together and they can start their loving, unconditional love, honest, trusting union. Okay. Hey, thank you, Spirit. And what a beautiful card to start out with. Yep, bringing justice back to the counterparts. They need it because they've gone through quite a journey. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Next card out is Five of Wands. Now, a lot of people interpret Five of Wands differently. Like if you look at this Five of Wands, they're not fighting. They're actually almost like, they're training. Like training. A lot of times I look at this card as a training card and planning card, and as you can see, there's like two butterflies like down here in the grass. I don't know if you can see that. But you know what? That's like transformation. And there's two of them. So it's one of them divine masculine, the other one's divine feminine. And you know what? They're just going through their paces right now, and they're planning their approach. Both of them. Divine masculine is wondering what he's going to say, and you know what? Divine feminine is wondering how she's going to respond. Because it's been a long journey. A lot has happened, and it's not going to be like we have a conversation and then we have all the answers on that first shot. That's not the conversation. Conversation is you sit there, you have conversation, and then you mull it over. And then you come back together and you have another conversation. And as time goes on, you'll get it all together. Okay? It's just like any other relationship. If you have an argument or some type of fight with your counterpart or your partner, you're going to have to talk about it and hash it out. It's not going to happen in one conversation. All of a sudden, everything's, the sun comes out and everything's perfect. It doesn't work like that. All relationships take time. And energy, and it takes level heads. That's why I always say listen, love, and forgive. Next card out is because if you want to get to this Ace of Cups, you have to be level headed, and you have to listen to each other, and you have to really compromise. There's going to be some compromise. Everybody's not going to get exactly what they want, but you're going to get some of what you want. And you know what? As you get some of what you want in the beginning, you're going to work towards getting the rest. Okay? And I see the moons here. There's some moon cycles in here. I know there's a full moon today. And that full moon is going to shift a lot of these situations. It's going to clear out those people who are procrastinating. It's going to clear out a lot of those karmic situations. It's going to bring clarity to each one, divine masculine and divine feminine's mind. And it's going to let them know that, you know what? It's time for us to begin again. It's time for us to transform. It's time for us to plan this and work with Spirit to come back together and have that Ace of Cups, which we're meant to have. Okay, next card out is, because divine feminine is divine masculine's everything. He is attracted to her. He is attracted to her mind. He's attracted to her body. He's attracted to her spirit. And he never was attracted to anyone quite like this before. And he knows that you know, she's the person for him. You know, even though he's had all those other all those other people, all those other situations, you know, and all of them look shiny on the outside, but once you get deep into them, they're not good. They're really not good. They're just not worth it. Okay? And the next card out, now that was the Gilded Tarot. Now I'm starting with the After Tarot. And the first card out in the After Tarot is, yep, Ace of Swords. Yeah. Because you know what? Truth is what's going to do it. Love and truth is what's going to bring these two back together. Okay? And Divine Masculine knows that there was a lot of lying, there was a lot of deceit, there was a lot of problems, and he's getting rid of all that. He's not going to deal with any of that anymore. He's going to bring her truth, justice, and love, because he knows that's the only thing she's going to accept at this point. She's not going to take any more of that, you know, hemming and hawing and all of that. She doesn't want it, and neither does he. He's tired just like she is, you know. He wasn't awakened, you know, he was playing that game like he played with all those other people. But now he knows that that game doesn't work anymore. And he doesn't even want to play it like that. He wants to come back and be an honest, truthful, loving person. And the best version of himself he possibly could be to his Divine Feminine. Okay. Next card out is, yep, because the wheel is turning. Yeah. This is a destined relationship. This is something that they've lived many lifetimes together. And this is the lifetime where they're going to come back together and do the mission work. And they're going to raise the collective. They're going to raise the vibration of the collective and themselves. Yeah. And I'm telling you, when that's why so much problems and issues will bring with these two coming back together. Because once they come back together, it's almost like a bomb exploding. There's so much energy and so much power, and that comes with this, that it's going to be a whole nother level. You know, they're going to change so many things, so many situations, that it's going to be a whole nother level. Yep. And so many people, you know, they already know. A lot of people, even if they're not fully awakened, they can feel the power that these two are going to bring to the table. And it's going to be like unbelievable. Yep. Please dot all your I's and cross all your T's, and thank you. Because the next card out is Ace of Wands. We have 3 aces on the board. We have the Ace of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Ace of Wands. Because this is no joke. This is unconditional love. This is truth, and this is passion. And this is what Divine Masculine is bringing to the table, along with his Divine Feminine. She has it all too. But he's bringing this. He has come to that realization that, you know what? Nothing else will do. I know what I want. I know what I've been through. I know I'm tired of that situation. And I know I'm going to go to my Divine Feminine, and I'm going to be the person that I want to be for her. And she's going to be the person for me. Okay? Next card out is, yep. The Sun. The Sun. Wow. Annie said it would come out, didn't she? Said the sun will come out tomorrow. Well, guess what? It's shining. Because you know what? It's destined. This is meant to be. Okay? This is going to happen. Okay? You see how these two kids have no clothes on? Because that is the main thing. Divine Masculine was so afraid to be vulnerable with his Divine Feminine. But they're both going to be vulnerable to each other. Okay? They're not going to care what the world says. They're not going to care about any situation, any talk, anything. All they're going to care about is coming back together and loving and caring for each other and doing the mission work that they need to do to raise the collective to raise the vibration of the collective. What a beautiful reading, man. Wow. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands brings the Sun. Wow. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Okay, now we're going to be using these Intuit Oracle cards. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for the clear and concise messages. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And it's too many. Nope. We're going in. One card, please, Spirit, to start. Okay. A lot of cards in this deck. That's why sometimes Spirit takes time to bring a card out. But once Spirit gets moving, the card is out. And Spirit knows what the situation is. And there's our first card. First card out is, yep, The Wolverine. Because Divine Masculine's coming in fierce. He's going to come in as a surprise. He's going to be unpredictable. Okay? He's determined. And he's a little bit possessive about her too. But he's going to be elusive and he's assertive. Because you know what? He knows what he wants. He's waited a long time. He had to go through a lot of healing, a lot of issues, a lot of karmic situations in order to come back and be that best version of himself for himself and his divine feminine. And that's what he's doing right now. Next card out is, Wheel of Fortune on top of Wheel of Fortune. Spirit is no joke. Yeah, because it's time for them to expand, to be optimistic. They're going to collaborate with each other. This is destiny. This is the turning point. You know, they're going to have good fortune. They're being optimistic, and they're going to make stable changes that's going to change their lives as well as the lives of a lot of people in the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Next card out is, Clove. Like I said, happy coincidence. That's them running into each other by mistake somewhere, which really and truthfully is not going to be by mistake. Unexpected rendezvous, a fling, flirt, good fortune, reward. Divine Masculine, he's been watching Divine Feminine for some time now. He knows her goings and comings. Okay? So believe me, when you run into him by mistake, it's really not by mistake. He's going to plan that run-in. Because you know what? A lot of them are like, how am I going to get back to her? How am I going to get back to him? How am I going to do this? They're going to figure it out. Okay? Because they're determined. Okay? This is a determination that's going to be a whole nother level. Okay? Next card out is, and this is like the mutable signs. This could be a Pisces. It could be a Cancer. Could be a Gemini. Or it could be, I don't know what that last one is. These are the mutable signs, but it's going to be perfect touch. He's looking at this thing from both sides now. He's going to be a chameleon. And like I say, he's going to adapt to the situation. He's like, you know what? Whatever I did wrong last time, I bet you I don't do wrong this time. I'm going to do it the way in which it needs to be done. Yep. And now we're going to finish up with the Romance Angels. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Thank you. Give us that one card. And there it is. First card out is, engagement. Yeah. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah. This is what Divine Masculine is doing. He wants to come in. Some of them want to come in on bended knee. They want to bring her that piece of jewelry or him that piece of jewelry, and they want to marry them. Yeah, they're saying, you know what? I wasted a lot of time. I played a lot of games, but I'm not going to do that anymore. I know what I want. I'm not going to let anybody snatch you away from me. I'm going to prove myself to you, and let's get married. Next card out is, because he knows this is his divine counterpart. This is his soulmate. This is his twin flame. So he knows, yes, this is your soulmate, your twin flame. They don't have a twin flame card in this deck, but this is the soulmate twin flame card. Yeah. You know, so many people, like a lot of those karmics, tried to act like they were the twin flame. But of course, he was blinded at that point. He couldn't see it. But now, Spirit has opened his eyes to let him know, no, that's not your twin flame. Your twin flame is divine feminine. Okay? Next card out is calling in your soulmate. Yeah. Like I said, your prayers, affirmation, visualization have brought you together. Help bring you together. Yeah, he's been manifesting his divine feminine for quite some time. Yep. Quite some time. And thank you, Spirit, for that final card. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. And the final card is past life relationships. You have known each other before. I told you. They have lived many, many, many lifetimes together. So this is not their first rodeo. Okay? They've been around each other for a long time. Okay? And they're coming back to be that loving power couple that they're meant to be. Okay? Thank you, Spirit, for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. Thank you for letting us just look at, see the signs, see the synchronicities, see the things that, whatever conversations we might need to hear, whatever lyrics we need to hear in the music. Just let us know that this is truly spirit. This is our soulmate twin flame. We've lived many lifetimes together, and that this is coming back together to be loving, truthful, and passionate. Okay? And it's going to turn out the way it's supposed to. Spirit is all up in this. Okay, I love all you guys, and have a great day. Bye.